Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Don't just throw a tailgate, own the tailgate with a Bojangles Big Bow Box. Because only Bojangles puts tailgate-ready fresh, never frozen, honey barbecue or buffalo bone-in wings with fall-off-the-bone juiciness right in the pocket. The only way to make these wings any better? With some made-from-scratch buttery biscuits, flavorful fixins, and freshly steeped legendary iced tea. So let the quarterback do the throwing, you do the winning. Because how can you expect to win the game if you don't win the tailgate? Bojangles, it's bow time.
Boutique Air in Muscle Shoals, Alabama offers direct flights to Atlanta and Pensacola. Boutique Air service runs twice daily, 7 days a week with fares starting at $59. Follow Boutique Air Muscle Shoals on Facebook at Boutique Air MSL and book your flight through boutiqueair.com. Boutique Air,
where you can fly private for the cost of commercial.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the legal services performed by other lawyers. My wife and I sat down with Harlan Mitchell and discussed our own estate planning needs. I know in our experience, Harlan brought up questions that caused us to think about our current situation and what we need to do moving forward. When you sit down with Harlan for your free consultation, you're going to find out things that you may have not thought about when it comes to estate planning. I encourage you to go to bamaestateplanning.com or give Harlan Mitchell a call at 256-216-9884 and schedule your free consultation today.
Experience the difference at Athens Bible School. The vision and purpose is to provide each student a quality education in a Christ-centered environment to develop the whole person spiritually, mentally, physically, and socially in safe and supportive surroundings. The solid biblical foundation permeates learning and culture in the classrooms and every extracurricular activity.
Hey everybody, this is Daryl Worley, and you're listening to The Mark White Show. Hey, step up and make a difference like he does.
This old world is full of hurt and pain. A little sunshine and a whole lot of rain. It don't take much to drive those clouds away. Let's all do something good today. You never know what someone's going through. Don't underestimate what you can do. A friendly smile's a tiny price to pay. Let's all do something good today.
Welcome to another edition of the Mark White Show. I am your host, Mark White, and I follow a St. Jude Families group to try to help families who are in Memphis, Tennessee. The other day, there was a post from Amber Vess. It was to the families of St. Jude to let them know that there was an opportunity for their young people to go on a hunt. I was intrigued by the post. It led me to research a little bit about Amber and find out about the Live Like Megan Foundation. I asked Amber if she wanted to come on the show to talk about this very special foundation, and right now I do have Amber Vess on the line with me. Welcome to the Mark White Show, Amber.
Thank you. I appreciate this.
You were Megan's mom. This foundation was established through another organization that came to visit St. Jude. I thought this was very interesting, how one thing leads to the other. If you would share that story with listeners.
Yeah, so when Megan was diagnosed back in 2012, we had to spend some time at St. Jude Hospital, and there was an organization that actually traveled to St. Jude and brought their miniature horses to see the kids. And Megan got to play with those horses and just fell in love with them. And later on came to me and was like, Mom, I want to do this. I want to get a little horse and take it to see kids back home when we get to go home, because we live in Marion, North Carolina, and to go see other people's kids. And that's kind of what stemmed the whole idea of starting Hoof Prints for Hope, which was the organization that we started, and with the little horse. And we actually did get to go see children that were sick. And we done a lot of good things, through that organization. And as Megan started her journey with brain cancer, which came after leukemia diagnosis, she and I started talking more about how we would like to expand the organization to be able to meet more needs of more children. So we had talked about this idea, and then Megan just got really sick, and it wasn't in the works for us at that time. And we lost Megan in May of 2020, and her dad and I just talked about it and how important it was to try to keep her memory alive for us, and how that we wanted to continue to do the works that Megan started and wanted to do. And that's kind of how we started Live Like Megan Foundation.
Megan's battle started when she was 10 years old, and she was diagnosed with ALL leukemia, and that's when, in 2012, you started making the trips to St. Jude?
Well, we started in 2014, actually, with the organization Hoof Prints for Hope. Her diagnosis in 2012 of ALL, it caused her to be really sick. She was, she had an almost 3-year treatment plan for ALL at that time, and she was pretty sick. So we didn't get to start actually taking the miniature horse and doing the things we wanted to do till about, 2014, I think it was.
Now, Megan was also known as Doodlebug. I saw that on the website. Megan Doodlebug Vess. And on the website, it says she was truly an inspiration to everyone she encountered. She faced some of life's hardest battles, but overcame every obstacle with grace, a smile, and concern for others. And I know that for the family, this opportunity to be able to have Megan's legacy live on in this way must be very special to all of you.
Oh, yeah, it's very special. Megan was a good kid. She, not because she was mine, but she was just a good kid. She had others at heart all the time. Every time that she saw a kid in need or a kid that was inpatient in the hospital, she'd say, Mom, let's send them a care package to the hospital, because she's been there. She knows what it meant to her to have that mail coming in and those packages to open while she was going through treatment. She knows what it was like to have someone stop by the hospital to bring a little gift to the hospital. She knew what that was firsthand. So Megan had big inspiration, just just being a St. Jude patient taught her so much, and the needs of the kids that she was able to share with me, the things that she, that helped her along her journey and things like that. And we just tried to put some of those things in action. Megan was just truly an inspiration to everybody she met. I have never heard, which I know I'm her mom, and I don't know that I would hear bad things if there were, but I've never heard anyone say anything bad about Megan. Her friends' parents, they just always talk so highly of Megan, that she's always trying to help, always trying to do good by people. And that's just important to me that live on in her legacy.
One of the things, Amber, that I find throughout when it comes to these young people who are battling these terrible diseases, that the parents and the caretakers learn a lot from their children as they see the type of spirit they have, as they see their caring, their kindness, their compassion, the things that come out of them. It's something that a lot of adults learn from these children pretty quickly, what type of individual they have in their lives.
Oh my goodness, yes, that's never been truer. I learned so much from my daughter. She was just the strongest person I've ever met. She's definitely my hero. She's endured a whole lot through her journey. When she was diagnosed with leukemia, there was just so many things that obstacles that she had to face that not even a normal leukemia patient would have to, because she was also diagnosed with a genetic gene mutation, which put her at higher risk of a lot of cancers. And apparently that's why she ended up with 2 cancers. And this gene mutation is like the typewriter for your body that fixes its mistakes. So sometimes she had a harder time with certain things, and we feel like strongly that that's why, is because of that mutation. But there were so many obstacles that Megan faced that she would just smile right through it and overcome it. And there was times that I literally found myself in worse shape than her. And she just faced everything with such dignity and a smile on her face. I don't know. It's just absolutely inspiring. It really is.
Right now, we're talking to Amber Vess. She's a mother to Megan, and we're talking about Live Like Megan Foundation. Live Like Megan was founded to provide hope, education, and opportunity to children with life-altering circumstances. This includes, but is not limited to, outdoor adventures such as kayaking, hiking, hunting, and fishing trips, access and resources for clothing, furniture and food items, parties and room makeovers, and educational support to teach independence and safety skills. Amber, if it's okay with you, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, I want you to be able to share about how people can connect with Live Like Megan Foundation, whether they have a child right now who needs the resources that are available through the foundation, or someone wants to donate or be a part of this effort, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, folks, right now we're talking to Amber Vess. I hope you'll stick with us as we continue to talk about this very special foundation called Live Like Megan Foundation. You can find it at livelikemeganfoundation.com. I hope you'll stick with us. You are listening to The Mark White Show, and I'm your host, Mark White.
Guess I'll do something good today. A little wink, a pat on the back, a big old hug, a little laugh. We can make a difference. All we have to do is try. Yeah, every day's a chance to change somebody else's life. Let's all do something good today.
Mr. Cecil Batchelor is the one that started this business as Dependable Service Center. And even though now it's Green's Dependable Hardware and we're a True Value store, our tagline is still Your Dependable Service Center. We've tried to keep that alive for all these years. Mr. Batchelor really started a good business. We're really excited to be carrying on a long-standing tradition. It's the oldest retail store in the city of Russellville. We're Green's Dependable Hardware, 15220A Highway 43 in Russellville, Alabama. We're right behind McDonald's or right across the street from the hospital. Number is 256-331-0123.
Your Dependable Service Center.
Do you look at your home or business and wonder what you can do when it comes to landscapes or hardscapes? Get in touch with my friends at JJ Brothers Hardscapes and Landscapes. Licensed, bonded, and insured, JJ Brothers Hardscapes and Landscapes offers new sod, irrigation, new flower beds, new mulch, blocks, stone, retaining walls, patios, and outdoor kitchens. Give JJ a call at 256-497-8263 or email at jjhardscapes@gmail.com. Now offering pool remodeling and new installs. That's JJ Brothers Hardscapes and Landscapes. Located in Tuscumbia, Alabama, the Alabama Music Hall of Fame honors Alabama's music achievers. You can even go into the recording studio and try out your talents as a singer. That's the Alabama Music Hall of Fame, located at 617 Highway 72 West in Tuscumbia, Alabama. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give them a call at 256-381-4417. Check them out on the web at alamhof.org. Thompson Roofing and Construction is a locally owned family business serving the North Alabama and Southern Tennessee area. They are a Better Business Bureau A+ member since 2011 and a GAF Master Elite Contractor. Give them a call at 256-952-3309 or check them out on the web at 256roofing.com. They offer free inspections.
Thompson Roofing and Construction.
Is it time for a haircut? Go see my friends Philip Butler and B.H. Parker at Southwind Barbershop, located at 1637 Lee Street in Rogersville, Alabama. Give them a call at 256-247-5658. That's 256-247-5658.
Yeah, after all this time, you're always on my mind.
Hi, this is Rodney Crowell, and you're listening to The Mark White Show, where making the difference in other people's life begins, and we all get on board and give it the best we can.
I still love you. To the city, works extra hard all day, finishes up early so he can get away, 'cause there's a blue-eyed kid on second base, wants dad to watch him play.
Welcome back to the Mark White Show. I'm glad that you all could join us today as I talk to Amber Vess and talk about her daughter Megan, a very special young lady who battled hard against cancer, and now today her legacy lives on through Live Like Megan Foundation. I have Amber on the line to talk about this very special foundation and what they're doing to make a difference in these young people's lives. Welcome back to the Mark White Show, Amber.
Thank you.
I love the idea of Live Like Megan Foundation. I'm so thankful right now that I saw your post in the St. Jude Families group and that we connected so that we could share about this, because the Mark White Show wants to be a vehicle for foundations like this to let families know that there are people out there who care, that there are opportunities out there for their young people to enjoy some of the activities that I called off in the last segment. So this is very special to me to be able to talk to you right now, Amber.
We appreciate it so much.
When we talk about the Live Like Megan Foundation, we're talking about some activities that Megan really enjoyed herself, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
How long have families been able to benefit from this foundation from Megan's legacy?
So again, we started with Hoofprints for Hope back in 2014, and we have had several things going on with that organization that we are also continuing to do. We provide an annual St. Jude affiliate in Johnson City. That was our actual affiliate that Megan done a lot of her treatment at. We provide their Christmas party each year, and gifts for the family, the whole family, siblings included, because sometimes we find that siblings stay to the back a little bit when kids are going through cancer treatment, because a lot of it is around the cancer child, and a lot of organizations focus on the cancer child but not their siblings. So we wanted to always be able to include siblings in everything. We know the value of that because we had other children in the home at that time too that Megan was going through treatment. So we do the Christmas party each year. We have done a room makeover. Now, at this point, we've only done one room makeover, but that is something that we look to be able to do more. COVID has kind of caused a lot of different things to kind of be put on halt what we're actually wanting to do. So we're hoping that gets better in the long run also. But a lot of the things that we done with the Friends for Hope, we still do with Live Like Megan and more. Live Like Megan just got established this year. We started talking about it after Megan passed away in May of 2020. And, we grieved so hard and still grieve. And we just tried to put into action some things to help us keep going, to help us find pleasure in helping other people and helps Megan's legacy live on also. And that started kind of shaping up and coming together last summer. It really started coming together towards the fall. We actually brought our first child in on a hunt here in North Carolina, on a bear hunt. And that was super exciting to us. It's something that Megan always wanted to do and just never had the opportunity. She had went on so many hunts herself that she enjoyed so much. And we have so many memories that we cherish every single memory that we have with her. And that is what we want to do for other families also, and give back now, because we have had so many opportunities for her. So that was exciting for us to be able to bring a child here to North Carolina and actually hunt a bear. She killed a bear, and we were able to send the meat so they could have that for their family, and the head mount for her. And, everything was free of charge for the family except the transportation at that time. And that's something that we're looking to be able to cover as well in the long run. So it was exciting for us to be able to do that. And I just felt Megan the whole time. So that was great for us. We got a lot of things planned. We're helping foster children also, because that's a huge thing with our family. We do foster care. We've adopted also. And that was something that Megan and I had talked about, because it touches home to our family too. So we've also extended things to that nature.
As we talked about, Megan battled cancer herself, but this is also open to young people who've had life-threatening battles, correct?
Absolutely. Yep. Not just sickness, not just illness. We're talking about anything that is life-altering to a child. Those children, they qualify for our help.
That's excellent. The post that you made in the St. Jude Families group, there is an opportunity right now for young people to be able to go on a hunt. And I wanted to give you an opportunity to share that on the Mark White Show, to actually be able to verbally say what you said in the post, to share about this special opportunity.
Absolutely. So right now there is hunting season's coming open. Usually it's in the fall, also in the spring, and there is opportunities all throughout the year, but the main hunting season opens in the fall, and then turkey season in the spring. Right now we have opportunity for several different hunts. It's all based on the child and what they are interested in doing. We try to meet that need. If they have a certain animal they have always dreamed of killing, then that would be the animal that we would try to get them on a hunt for. Right now we have some opportunities for several different hunts actually, and I won't go into the whole which hunt it is, because I don't want to say that that's available and then it not be available at the time. But we do have opportunities for several different animals. Deer season's coming up, so we have whitetail, we have mule deer, antelope, elk, bear, and then again in the spring we have turkey. So, and then we have opportunity for hog hunt, possibly an alligator. So there's all kind of resources, and it's not always going to be hunts through Live Like Megan that we're doing, but we have those resources. Again, that was one of the things with Live Like Megan, that we wanted to be able to help other children because we had access to so many resources through Megan's journey that other families don't know about. We had hunts that were given to us that other families say, oh, I didn't know that was there. So I want to make aware and to make known that these hunts are there, because most of the time the hunting industry has just been so amazing to these kids. They are so just consumed in these kids when they come on these hunts that they just meet every need. We have wheelchair accessible hunts to go on. We have a child that couldn't pull a trigger. We have that ability. A child that's blind, we have the ability for them to hunt. So there's a lot of abilities out there that people don't know. They think, oh, my child couldn't hunt. Yeah, they could. So like there's no limit to what child could or couldn't hunt. We want to make known those resources. So that's some of the things that you can go to the Live Like Megan Foundation.org on our website. You can just go on there and push contact. You can reach out to me. We have a Facebook page also that's Live Like Megan Foundation. You can message me a private message on there, and I would be glad to get back to you and let you know what we have available at the time as far as that goes. And I have a huge amount of resources that we can access.
This is awesome. When we think about Live Like Megan, a life of light and joy, as you mentioned, people can go to livelikemegan.org. Megan is spelled Megan. They can also go to livelikemeganfoundation.com. So many opportunities. If someone is looking for an opportunity to make a difference, if they're looking for something that they want to dedicate their time and energy to, I think this is incredible. As I look at the website, we've talked about hunting and outdoor. We've talked about the adventure mission, foster care mission, children's outreach mission. I want people to be able to get in touch. I want them to donate. I know that there are Live Like Megan t-shirts. And so I want you to be able to share how you want people to connect right now, Amber.
I guess the best way to connect would be to push that contact button on the website to get a hold of me. It sends me a direct email and I can reach out. If you want to leave your phone number, I would be glad to call you back. I can also tell you that we have an email address that you can email me directly, and that is livelikemegan18@gmail.com. You can do that, or again, you can go to the Facebook page. That's a way to get me pretty quickly, is just to go to the Facebook page and send me a private message, and I will get directly back to you that way. Go to the website, and it's on there that you can email me directly. Again, that Facebook page I'm on there a lot, so I'm just making posts and keeping up with things with other children that we have a bond with throughout this journey. So I'm on there a lot, and I will get back to you pretty quick that way.
Well, I want to tell you, Amber, it's a real honor to have you on the show today, to be able to recognize Megan Doodlebug Vess and what she meant to so many people as an inspiration to everyone she encountered, and how she faced her battle to have grace, a smile, and concern for others throughout. And I want to thank you and your family for continuing Megan's legacy in this way to help other families. And this show is dedicated to Megan today. So thank you so much, Amber, for joining me here on the Mark White Show today to help spread the word about Live Like Megan and this beautiful foundation that you have all established.
Oh, thank you so much. You don't know how much we appreciate you letting us do this.
Folks, here on the Mark White Show, we're recognizing difference makers like Megan Vess and Amber Vess and her family. And I hope that you are encouraged and inspired by this show. If you are, please share it with your family, your friends, and your neighbors. Let them know about the Mark White Show. Please follow the Mark White Show on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And you can even subscribe to the Mark White Show podcast via Apple iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Audio Boom, SoundCloud, Blueberry, YouTube, and TuneIn Radio. You have been listening to another edition of the Mark White Show, and this is Mark White encouraging you to find your purpose by making a difference in someone's life today.
Who live and love in my hometown. These are my kind of people.
Boutique Air in Muscle Shoals, Alabama offers direct flights to Atlanta and Pensacola. Boutique Air service runs twice daily, 7 days a week, with fares starting at $59. Follow Boutique Air Muscle Shoals on Facebook at Boutique Air MSL and book your flight through boutiqueair.com. Boutique Air,
where you can fly private for the cost of commercial.
Don't just throw a tailgate, own the tailgate with a Bojangles Big Bow Box. Because only Bojangles puts tailgate-ready fresh, never frozen, honey barbecue or buffalo bone-in wings with fall-off-the-bone juiciness right in the pocket. The only way to make these wings any better? With some made-from-scratch buttery biscuits, flavorful fixins, and freshly steeped legendary iced tea. So let the quarterback do the throwing, you do the winning. Because how can you expect to win the game if you don't win the tailgate? Bojangles, it's bow time.
You hear me, people, when I say, well, let's all do something good today.